3, 2, 1. We are live. Hero, thank you so much for being here. Of course, I'm a big fan of you. I'm a big fan of your music. I was just telling my editor-in-chief, I'm a big fan of your evolution. So let me ask you, do you have a favorite song of yours right now? Maybe unreleased or released?
Probably some of my older music from like 2 years ago. I was supposed to do a whole album with it, and like it was a different time of music, a different time of myself.
But that's still your favorite 2 years later?
Oh yeah, it's still my favorite.
What about it?
Really the feeling, the messages in there. Like
interesting. Now I have a little intro to you in the podcast, but I thought it'd be fun to ask you, who are you to the audience?
I'm just like you know what I mean? I call myself not a tool because I'm not a tool, but like, you know, an instrument, like a divine instrument to show possibilities. You know what I mean? Like to show like you don't care, to be free in spirit, free somewhere. I want to be a symbol of rebellion, but rebellion isn't always, you know, throwing a rock through a window. Sometimes it can be just forming yourself, no matter like what kind of glass you put into. Like, you know, I always say no, I can be different here.
You've been around for a while in the Tyler music scene. That's what this podcast is about, right? For anybody who didn't see it back then, y'all opened for Polo G, right?
Yeah, we opened for Polo G.
Dang.
It was awesome.
So you've had the big experiences, you've had these house show experiences. I think that's why it's interesting to have you here on the podcast. In your opinion, you've had, what are we talking about, 5 years of performing songs, making music. What makes a song good to perform, in your opinion?
Oh man, you know, like when I first was going for myself, just as a fan, like, you know, not even a fan, but you know, trying to figure out how to perform, watching people grab attention, like, you see guys with like a hot song, like, oh my God, that's fire, bro. Like the dude's looking all uncomfortable up there, you know. Then someone with a song like, you know, I'm not to say it's not so good, but it's not so on beat, not so, you know. And this dude has the most full attention. He's grabbing himself, you know. Everyone's feeling him, like, you like, man, this song is not good, like, but it's him on stage, like, in the sense of it's the energy someone brings to the stage, like, if you're doing a song, it got to grab the attention of the crowd, like, and if not, of course you can grab the attention of the crowd, you know, as yourself, but I think it's just all of energy regardless. Like sometimes I believe the artist can bring more energy than the whole room. They're just sitting there looking like, you know what I mean, feed us, like, and that's how some people look, like sometimes there's nothing wrong with it.
So have you ever tried to do things when have you ever had a dead crowd before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Hey, I've had
multiple times. Multiple times.
I get out there and sing my my heartbreak music in front of the tent crowd who just got done, you know, mosh pitting, and they're looking at me like, I know this kid ain't singing about heartbreak right now,
right?
And I'm like, how are you? You know,
turn up there, right?
Yeah. So what do you do in that setting? So you walk out, you got a song that you love, your energy is right, the crowd's not there.
I sweat a lot.
Just sweat
a lot.
Yeah.
I realized like most of these dudes are standing around to look cool for women. Like you got women. It's weird because like, you know what I mean, not like this, but like I go out, you know, and I'm like, I've noticed like the most of the supporters are gonna be like people that came to support, and they're gonna support you always. Like a lot of people must. Like you're the artist, you're focused on your look, but most of the people there are focused on, can I jump, or can I, you know, bob my head to this, like, can I say this guy is cool? My homeboy didn't say he's cool yet, you know what I mean? Like, it's more of like that. So like, to me, like, it's always about, it's a self-hypnosis.
Yeah.
Like hypnotize yourself, like.
Buy into it.
Yeah, because like, you can play, like being an artist, you play your song around one friend, and he can go, man, I love this. You play it around the other one, he can go, I hate it. And you go around a friend, you love it with them. You go around a friend, you hate it, you kind of, you know, pick things apart with them.
What role does confidence play in all of it?
Our confidence is everything.
Yeah.
Like being shy, you can hear your music and go, man, I'm shy, but it's hard. Like, and then you can do your song confident, like a confident song. You just hear the energy in it different, but it's not even a song. Walking into a building or walking on stage to perform, but confidence, it can turn a show from dead to crazy, mosh pit to Project X. Like, it honestly, like, and I've seen it go before. Like, it's really about confidence. You know, how you go on stage, you look everybody in the eyes, and like, y'all came to see me. you know, even if y'all didn't, like, you know, I didn't come to see this dude, like, but he made you feel that way, like, and it's full confidence, like, I'm finna rock the stage.
What is it like for anybody who's never been on stage before to perform? What's it like up there?
Like, I'm be honest, it's the best feeling, like, you know what I mean? They all looking at me, like, I got everyone's control. I control, you know, if they're gonna turn up. I control, you know, they're gonna sit down. I control if they're gonna cry or put their phones up right now. You're the captain of the party, you know what I mean? Every high schooler's dream, like, really, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. How important is it to have a crowd that's responding back to that?
The most important. You know, even if there's one person, like, it's the most important because you know it brings more energy to the artist. You know, you clapping, you there, you being attentive. You know, you kind of swaying left to right. Like, it's not that hard. And you know, it's like you're like, they're not feeling it. Do I need to change the song? Like, we're up there DJing ourselves. Like, you know what I mean? Like, should I change it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, are they feeling this? Like, you know,
Oh yeah. What's the difference between performing at a house show or performing like at a venue, like on a stage or something bigger?
I'll just say being on a stage kind of feels just more, not synthetic, but it's more synthetic. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you even get up there before, you know, you're doing sound check and shit, you know, you're already, all right, I'm finna do this. Like, it's more synthetic. Like, you at a house party, it's like, your hands are sweating. It's like, all right, bro, like, we just gotta rock this. You know what I mean? You get in there, you don't know what it is. Like, you're like, they're like, yeah, bro, just stand on top of the staircase and just grab the, you know, the mic and rock it out. Like, you don't really know what's going on. It's all exciting. Everyone's excited. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, bro, like, game plan, bro. We're gonna backflip off the, you know, like, being at a show. It's like, it's not synthetic, but it's like more synthetic. Like, you watch,
it's mapped out.
Yeah, it's more mapped out.
Do you have any artists that you feel like are your goats of live shows, like live performances? You feel like they're doing it right? Anybody out there you look at?
Oh my, I do love Lil Yachty shows.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love Playboi Carti shows. You know what I mean? I love Carti, but I'm not really a fan of his music, but his shows, oh my God, the energy there,
different.
The fans that show out, But they came to go see him. And of course Lil Uzi, I love Uzi's fans. I love fans that, you know, they're harder on your music than, you know, they're performing out there. You're looking like, you're on stage like, oh my God, you know, I came to see you, like, but that's awesome. Like, that would make my heart just jump. Oh my God, these people out here live.
Have you ever tried that, like doing the sing along thing? Like, hey, here's a couple lyrics to my song.
No, I have not. I wonder how that worked.
Yeah,
I was thinking about doing that next performance.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been trying to find ways to do that with my own, because like the two songs I have out, you know, the chorus is very repetitive, so trying to work that in. Are you performing it? Are they doing performances at the Halloween thing?
We gotta make them. I was promised by the original house owner, because he was like, hey, I want to do a Halloween party. I was like, you might as well get Zoga to DJ. And that's why this is like underground stuff, like, swear, like.
Is there anything else like about the music that like is on your heart? Like, people need to know, they need to hear this from an artist, or maybe it's just something you, as a fan of music, have realized or thought about, have in your head maybe?
You know, when you do music, and, you know, I've been doing music for a minute now, you know, 3 or 4 years. I've been doing music for like 15 years, but I'm gonna say 3 or 4 years. Seriously, you know, when you start losing relationships, you know, like relationships that could have lasted your whole life because of, you know, music, and like, unless it's like that person was in front of my dream, you know what I mean? Like, you know, because, you know, it's your dream, like, I feel like, you know, art is not supposed to disconnect people. It's supposed to bring people together under a common goal, like, you know. And that's it. Like, make sure that, you know, you're realizing, like, your roots of where you started. Like, don't, you know, leave anyone behind that was there from the beginning. The real supporters, the people that loved you and cared about you, know.
Hero, and it's Hero now.
Yes, Hero.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your time and your insight. Yeah, man, I got a ton of respect for you. So it's been a pleasure. That's going to wrap it up for today. You can find more at thepatriottalon.com. Our format is 30-minute episodes broken down into 10-minute bites. Opinion, information, interview every time. Thank you so much for listening to me speak. I hope to see you next week. This has been the Tyler Setlist Podcast, the #1 place for all things Tyler music scene. Do me a favor, seize the day, be brave. Don't forget to unplug and always pursue what you love. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
T up.